Thrive programme is something that I'm part of for the first time this year, and I'm acting as a mentor, which is very exciting for me. So you have wonderful women getting together, talking to students about all manner of things in increasing their self-confidence, in understanding the value of networks and advancing your career.
Growing up as a little girl, I didn't have too many role models, which is why I think programs like Thrive really help bring out what's important. Women need to get a seat at the table.
I've had 4 students that I've mentored across each of the cohorts, and we have a couple of sessions with each other. First one is just sort of getting to know each other really, and I give the mentees space to set out what they're looking to achieve from our time together, hearing about what they've got out of the Thrive programme, and then depending on what they sort of want to discuss with me, we'll then have the following sessions and talk about those areas.
You would think that when you're mentoring, you're the one who's giving out all the lessons, but actually I've learned so much about myself in the process. So first, thinking about my intrinsic motivation for wanting to volunteer for Thrive has been very interesting to think about, and I think it really stems from the inspiration and acknowledgement of how much role models and advocates have been a big part of my career acceleration.
When I first started volunteering, I was only 19. It took me some time to realize how much I enjoy doing it. What volunteering brings to me is a sense of clarity, a sense of purpose, and adding value to people's life and impacting their life. That's what brings me joy, and that's what I learned about myself.
I'll confess, this is the first time that I've engaged really with the Warwick alumni community, and having done so, it makes me feel much more connected to my foundational roots and what it's instilled in my career. So I very much encourage all Warwick alumni to think about what's important to them, which values they hold, and what they'd like to instill in the rest of the community, and mentoring could be a great place to start.
For an alumni that's thinking about volunteering, I would say just do it. If you're thinking about it, then there's obviously something about it that's piqued your interest. I know for me, volunteering for the Thrive programme, I'm really keen believer in supporting women. I've had fantastic female managers that have really shared their wisdom and held that door open for me, and I really strongly believe in doing that for other women sort of coming up behind me. So if there's something that takes your fancy, then definitely go ahead and volunteer and do it. It'll be worthwhile.
The connections that I made at Warwick have had a huge personal and professional impact. In fact, one of my close friends who I studied classics with is now working with me today and is on my team. So you never know when they're going to blur the boundaries between friendship and collegial life. And that's just one of the ways that I have found the sisterhood works and networking, which Warwick taught me a lot about.